And we're back. So today I want to talk to you guys about this little situation that we're seeing with a lot of athletes, most athletes, in that they're not able to maintain spinal integrity under load or under any sort of speed. So when you add these dynamics in, the deep stabilization system kind of crumbles or falls apart. So this is just sort of a passive test where we're going to add some load just by putting ourselves in a position where gravity is kind of pulling on the spine. We should be able to maintain this position without any problem, you know. And this is just sort of a passive test, like I said. So if we see people breaking, so what I typically see is people, if I put them in this position, they'll stabilize like this, and even at that, they're having some difficulty, right? And as you can see, I'm way overextended in my lumbar spine. That's putting my facets at risk. Those foramina are getting closed, basically, is what's happening, and the nerve roots that come out of there kind of get tugged on and pulled in weird directions and makes your body do all sorts of weird stuff. So what I want to see is this, okay? We want to squeeze the butt, just like we're talking about, getting that bracing sequence. I take a big breath in, all the way out, pull my rib cage down, shrink wrap my spine with my stomach musculature. Want to keep that tension in there, so now I'm going to load the system. I'm going to go about 20-50% tension maybe. Now when I get on the box, you can see it's a lot different when I keep my butt squeezed and put myself in a better position with the rib cage pulled down. So that's what we're working on now. We want athletes to be able to maintain that neutral spinal position so that then when we add load, for example with our pitchers, when they're not coming, kind of losing that integrity and no longer using the musculature, rather just using a sort of a passive system to make some sort of stability, but it's not sustainable over time, and performance doesn't work as well when you do it that way. So let's start working on doing this these Chinese planks, face down, butt squeeze, rib cage in neutral, 30 seconds face down. Maybe go like 30 seconds face up. Use 25-pound plate or something when you're going face up, 45-pound plate, whatever it is that you need. But that one's going to be a lot easier. So face down, no weight at all in the beginning. We want you to work your way up to a minute face down, minute face up, and then you can start adding some weight face down. Progression, say over about 2 weeks before you start adding weight. You should be able to maintain that for a minute without any shaking or anything like that. It should be pretty easy for you to breathe under that tension, okay? So that's what we're working with today. You guys try it out and make it work, okay?